Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 9 of Red Dead Redemption 2. It's been several days since we had a chance to play this. We were finishing up our run in a different game, one that might come up in passing, but certainly no spoilers. Let's just take a quick look together at the map. As I recall, the last thing that we did was run a fairly profitable train heist that got Arthur the ability to pay off most of his bounties, so I think that's... okay, maybe not all of them. Maybe I was on the way to pay most of the bounties now that I look at it. We are out here by Emerald Ridge. That's right. We stopped by the fence and sold off a lot of the... oh, I'm sorry, what's the phrase that I'm thinking of? Sold off a lot of the loot that we had gotten, having sort of sussed that out. So let's ride up the path here, and we're going to see about paying off the bounties. So now you can manually target with right bumper. That is good to know. The other thing that I was thinking about between episodes is when it comes to the draw sequences, you know how it says, hey, squeeze right trigger slowly, you'll have more time. I don't know how to actually fire there, and it might again be right or left bumper. After we get to the post office, I might jump into the tutorials to see, wow, this wagon is... sorry.
Hey, what's your problem?
Yeah, I think I just hurt Spatula there. So we're recording this on a Wednesday. It's a rare example of being able to stream a little bit longer on a Wednesday because...
you need to ride somewhere?
No, I do not.
I'm your man.
Noted. Mia is not going to be streaming today. She has some family stuff to take care of, so we will... That said, this is not going to be a super long stream for us either. So I'm just looking at where I can hitch if I need to. Sure, let's autosave. Drienne, before you go, do you just have any... is the audio okay? Trains can be lucrative robbery targets. You can board the train while it's stopped or jump something. This game has been routinely much quieter than some of the other games, even after we adjust for the audio. So if anybody... Whoa!
Relax, my friend. Never mind.
Yeah, I came in the wrong door, man. Chill out. Train was a bit loud, but I could be heard over it. Okay. We'll try to keep an eye out on that. Right? Thank you very much. And Drienne also says that they can hear the game audio fine, which is important. It's been so quiet in some of the other episodes. So we have $652 and bounties in the amount of $315. Let's just pay all those off.
Where'd you get all this money? Actually, no, I don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know. It's fine.
Yeah, have a good one.
But yeah, Drienne, Mia will not be on tonight for Night in the Woods, unfortunately. It's just nothing dire, just doing some family stuff. So hopefully we will see her again in the future. Now, I want to go do some kind of missions, and one of them is this one right here for Billy Midnight. We're probably about as close as I'm naturally gonna come, and I think that our next story mission is over here in Valentine. Yeah, go do that. Who is this now? Ugh, I don't want to work with him at all. Okay, yeah, let's head on down south, and we're gonna go interact with Billy. And Drienne is confirming that Mia let them know in Discord, which is good to know. She also put out a Twitter tweet in addition. On Monday, Mia did a watch party for the most recent Kyber Shards, which is a Dungeons & Dragons... oh, I don't have 2 more of those. I should find an area with like 3 fences that are right next to each other, and then maybe we can do Horseman 2. Kyber Shards is a Dungeons & Dragons campaign / online. It's not really a podcast, but like it is broadcast in a slightly edited form. They wanted to make sure to retain the authenticity of the experience, but cutting out any long silencers or technical issues or anything like that. And that can be found over on the Geek Pantheon's website. Sorry, the Geek Pantheon's YouTube channel. It might also be hosted in a few other places as well. This seems like a very steep incline I'm coming up to. Maybe we'll just ride over here real quick. There's a little bit less. Although it looks, based on the map, that there might be a big cliff on the other side here. Let's maybe cross this ridge a little bit carefully. Nope, we're good. So, Driana's just attempted to do a shout-out for the Geek Pantheon, and it didn't work. And that's interesting. Because... Okay, so to sort of draw back the curtain slightly...
Easy.
Well, I want to talk to this... I both want to finish this point. It was very difficult for us to get the stream up today. Like, all the audio settings were off. I don't know if Streamlabs loaded an update, or Windows loaded an update, or both, but it was a little bit difficult to get up today, and cool, now none of the shoutouts are working. So thank you to Drian for attempting. That's disappointing. Alright, we're gonna have a chat with this stranger. The mysterious whistler. Oh wait, I know this guy. I think we hung out with him before. I don't remember his name. Oh yeah.
There. Would you be able to help me out again?
I hope so.
I could use some assistance gathering herbs for my studies.
Oh, hello to Tashir.
Sure.
You see this purple flower here? This is sage, but I'll need to experiment with more of it before I can be sure of its effects. I found this one with his friends in the woods. I'd check wooded areas for more.
I think I have what he wants.
Let's try this.
Now, hopefully he's going to teach me a recipe in exchange for this.
Oh yes, I feel ready to take on the world. I'll have trouble sleeping tonight. A man could go for days on this. You've had some long ones, I'm sure. Some sage may just be what you need. Thank you for all your help. Please, take this recipe before you go. I think you'll like it. Prepare this for long journeys, and hold on tight. Your horse will never want to stop running.
Oops. Well, I can still get there from here. So, I wanted to look at something horse stimulant. Or recipe pamphlet. Wait, small game arrow pamphlet? When did I get this? What?
If you don't mind, I'll be getting back to my studies. I look forward to our next meeting, traveler.
Wait, when did I learn this? Wait, it's been a couple days, yes, but I didn't think that I had this yet. Obtain a single feather, one common arrow, and a spent shotgun shell casing. What on earth does that do for us? Attach the feather, secure the casing over the tip, and crimp to secure, store and quiver. Okay. Apparently I need to look at all of these. Can I flip this? No, I can, but there's nothing there. Okay, Drian has turned the audio all the way down to avoid spoilers lingering in chat. Typing Drian will catch their attention. So, Tashir, bad news, just so you know. The shoutouts are not working at all. So, if you would care to put in... Oh, wait. We should... I don't know if the bot isn't working either. It didn't occur to us to check that, so we may not get our normal sort of, like, shoutouts for, like, streamer effects as we go. We will talk about that in a beat. Let me go... Okay, so do I need to read this? Fire bottle. Okay, so here's the specific thing that I want. Let me, So I need some feathers, is what I'm learning for the small game arrows. So let's keep that in mind. And also, sorry, I went in there for a very specific purpose. I wanted to look at the horse stimulant document. So that's under recipe pamphlets. Let's go all the way to the top. Dun, dun, dun. No. 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 Was it horse ointment? What is horse ointment? Hold on. Fortify your horse's stealth and stamina and health. That may have been what we came in for. Let me put that away. Oh, and that exits out completely. Okay. Let me go back in. I snuck in at night and we robbed the loathsome bastards blind. I really want to go do a mission, everybody. I want to make sure that I have... where is it? Where is it? Recipe pamphlets. Special horse stimulant pamphlet. Yeah, so I don't know if I have to look at this in order to... I have learned the special horse stimulant recipe. Is there anything else in here that I didn't look at that I need to examine? Okay, yeah, I don't remember not looking at that, so I've learned that. Horse ointment, fire arrows, improved arrows. I want some of those, too. Obtain a feather and 1 common arrow. I'm going to start shooting some birds. And there's our small game arrows. Now, where to find shotgun shell casings? Because I fired the shotgun, but I don't remember seeing any shell casings fall on the ground for me to pick up. Tajir is noting that he's here to support. Yes, I just don't want anybody to come in and think that we're... that was removed on purpose. I do not know why. And on that note, now that we don't know what's broken versus not, if anything else seems incorrect, do let us know. All right, so we helped out William. That feels good. We're going to make sure to take Spatula and no other horse. Now, I have some thoughts on where to find feathers. It's just that I'm not sure that I'm a good enough... And hold on, where do I... Here. Okay. So let's have the bow ready. And in the event that we see a feathered friend that we want to make feathered crafting, we will take that shot. So the other day, Tashir, oh, was it just yesterday, in fact? Tashir sort of did a, like a guest spot on SG Tiffany's stream, where he was not streaming, but he was full on with the Division 2 content in there and talked about how much fun he was having with Cyberpunk and such. That was a lot of fun to watch. Also, what is this red dot? Okay, Spatula's freaked out, and I don't know by what. There was a red dot here. There's an animal trail. Let's right bumper it. But also I'm going to grab these. Maybe I'm not. Okay. Oh, whatever it was, oops, went this way. I wonder if... The fuck?
Get off of me!
Oh, shit. So I lost my hat, and also... I've been poisoned. This will cause my health core to drain. Eat an health herb such as ginseng to counteract the effects. This stream is really off to a banner start. Is the snake still in there? I mean, probably, unless it went away. I'll pick up my hat, and if I get double poisoned, then we'll know. Oh, interesting. Tashir saying that was the first time that he ever ran with Tiffany. So, wait, I don't want to be on the path and get run over by this wagon. Do I have any ginseng? And if I don't, do I have to go see a doctor? Let's find out. Let's look under provisions. I bet it's more under crafting materials, but... We're looking for ginseng. Or it did say, like, a health item. Or is that a health herb, specifically? And I think that I should have some of those. I don't see anything here. Tonics. Ingredients. Here we go. Properties of herb are not yet known. Well, I can nosh on it. Is sage poisonous? Oh, wait. Here's some ginseng. I will eat. All effects of the poison have worn off. Okay. So here's a fun thing. I keep pressing left bumper to run, and that is a holdover from the other game that we've recently played. I hope that I stop doing that. And Tashir says that he's known Tiffany for over 3 years. Well, it seemed like you guys had a lot of fun, and I certainly had a lot of fun watching it.
Yep.
Yeah, see, there's like birds up there. I don't think my bow is good enough to get that. We need like a falcon to fly really close to where. Yeah, I don't think that I want those deer. Oh, maybe I can get it. I'd have to, Nope. Yeah, and now my dead eye is down. If Arthur were capable of looking up, that would be a little bit helpful for the bird shooting. Oh, you know what? This is probably a great place to jump 3 obstacles. Let's go 1, 2. Oh, are you not allowed to do the same one 3 times?
Yeah.
Excuse me, cow. Oh, I did it. Okay, never mind.
You there. Tell me what the hell you're doing here.
I'm just riding along, buddy.
You best be on your way.
I'm heading off.
Tell me.
I am trying so hard. No.
Yeah.
Ride from Valentine to Rhodes in less than 5 minutes. Well, I don't know where Rhodes is. I don't think that we've been there. Hello to Ricardnio. So, Ricardnio, I did not yet get a chance to see what the announcement was on Twitter. What has happened with your computer? I think at this point we probably mentioned it in enough streams that people who are watching this even in the future might be, hey, whatever happened to Ricardnio's computer? Yeah, see, I cannot look up higher than this, which is really weird. Oh, God, I can't... Nope. So we might have to ditch the bow idea, and maybe what we need is a nice scoped rifle. Does that count? No, apparently.
Easy, easy.
Okay, that bird fell here. Are we serious? What, he burn up on re-entry? It was right here, right? Maybe I can eagle eye it? Oh, this is horse shit. Hello to Moo and Brian. Sorry, let me pause for 1 second. Yeah, so Tashir was saying too much fun, love Tiffany. That's when Ricardnio came in. Hello to Brian, hello to Moo. So, apologies to all. If anybody has not yet seen the announcement, More Than a Mia is not going to be streaming today. It's nothing dire, but she's taking care of some stuff with family, and I'm sure will be back on Friday. Wait, there it is, there it is, there it is. All right, get me some feathers. Pluck. All right. Now, do I still... Yeah. I feel like this has got to be worth something. I'd eat it. Like, hawk wouldn't be my first choice of bird, but, I mean, I'd rather have that than grass. Moo was saying mind the cows. Yeah, we almost ran one down in my getting the horseman challenge. I bet we can do that horseman challenge, too, because we have level 4 happiness with Spatula, and she's a riding horse. Not a racing horse, which I do think is something different. For anybody joining, we're currently on our way to meet Billy Midnight, and as a happy accident on the path, we learned how to make something, and then also found out that I can actually now make the small game arrows that I've wanted, and we've wanted those so that we can hunt rabbits and hopefully get some perfect pelts. And I forgot to mention, so apparently the secret was inside John Marston all the time. And by that I mean his pocket, and I just hadn't opened it up. When it comes to... I did want to note, though, between the last episode and this one, I did actually talk to Chivalry, who you might have heard on Mia's Game Night, and I'd asked him straight up, like, okay, where do you go for the thing? And he said, well, you'll get a recipe at some point. And that to me was just helpful information that I wasn't like overlooking it in a menu someplace or something like that.
Yep.
Oh, here's roads. Okay, well, this is happy. So I need to ride from here. Let's try to do this. Also, why are we in the Dust Bowl all of a sudden? Thank you for the follow to Dave Stowe. And Patikin just raided. Well, okay, so pause for 1 second. So, thank you very much to Patikin. Secondly, for everybody joining, many of the shoutouts and other things are just mysteriously broken. So, if you're not getting the normal shoutouts and the recognition for Streamer FX and some other stuff, that is a surprise to us. We will try to have that fixed up for the next... for the next stream. On that note, if Patikin, Drienne, Tashir, or anybody else chooses to put up any shout-out links for their own stuff or for others, that is very much welcome right now. So, I think, and Dave Stowe had said, you're welcome. Well, for real, thank you.
I've been waiting on that winning streak for some time.
I don't know where she's going right now. This is how you horse. This is some grade A horsing. I don't want to be on these tracks. Good.
Hey, move it! Just
Yep.
what do you think you're playing at?
Oh, you know me, just trying to get slightly over here. So, this is not Billie Holiday or Billie Midnight. No, it is. That's what BM stands for. Okay.
Hello, mister.
Greetings.
Oops.
Hey, you there. A quick word.
What can I do for you, sir?
There's an old gunslinger I'm looking for. I heard he comes through here. Name of Midnight? Billy?
Oh, that old soak? Yeah, he spends days on board these trains, but he's going nowhere but the gutter. I imagine you'll find him right in the next one through here. Either that or the next one. Try them both. Look in the bar car.
Wait for the train to stop. Okay. All right, we're gonna enter train, yes. I don't think I know what Billie Midnight looks like, so we might have to ask up and down. But before we continue, because I had asked this just moments ago. So for anybody coming in, Ricardo had a pretty good gaming PC that he'd bought just a year ago, and it developed some problems. He sent it off to HP, and HP wanted a lot of money to fix it. Since then, he had sent it off to, he sort of got it back and then sent it to a local repair shop in the hopes that they would be able to do the repair less expensively. And moments ago I had asked what the story was. Ricardo says basically the cables were of such low quality the CPU fan wouldn't go on, which is a problem in itself, but also caused me to destroy my CPU by letting it overheat the times that he tried to boot it. Also, the slots for the RAM were unusable, which makes the motherboard as a whole not usable. Jesus Christ, that's everything. Also, the cable that sends data from this SSD to the motherboard isn't working anymore too. That's what the guy told me on the phone. That's a lot of points of failure. That's a lot of separate failures. Oh, and Club just subscribed. Hold on, we got to go back in chat. I apologize because so much is happening in chat. So, we got to follow from Dave Stowe. Dave Stowe is asking what chapter you play on. We're currently in chapter 2. I've been steadily doing missions and somehow not advancing the main story, which I am perfectly comfortable with. Homemade shout out. And let me just take a quick look here. That's when Club resubscribed. Club's subscribed for 11 months, man. Thank you very, very much. And Patikin did see the shout out from Streamlabs. Oh, it's working now. that's good news, because Brienne tried to do that earlier and nothing was coming out. So, hopefully that is resolved now. Dave Stowe is meeting Patikin for the first time. Dave Stowe, I recommend him. Patikin is really, really good at streaming both full-length story content, like Immortals Phoenix Rising, and today was doing some playthroughs of Fall Guys, and I'd be interested to know who has more wins in Fall Guys than Patikin. He is really good. Zaja has come in. Sorry for the delayed hello, but hello to Zaja. And let's just take a quick look. Just taking a quick look. I got a computer question if anybody can answer. Brian, we'll do our best. And sorry, the chat is doing its whole thing where it just does whatever it wants. Dave Stowe's voting to go to Armadillo. Possibly, but no time soon. And then we've got the behind command, and the shoutouts are working. And Ricardo says, I woke up and called the guy and went to sleep immediately. I'm not even kidding. That was a knockout. Yeah, that is super bad news. And odd. I'll just say that. And I feel like there was one other thing. Oh, Ricardo was saying, now I don't know if I should buy a new or pre-built PC or build a whole new one himself or take the usable parts from the old one and build one around them. Well, that last option would certainly be the least expensive one. Assuming, and as at only a year old, you would think that that would be enough. Okay. Apparently we're going to lose Spatula. The train has started working. We did get the tip, by the way, that we're looking for Billy Midnight in the bar car, which I'm hoping is south of here. Okay. I cannot talk to these strangers, and I don't want to. I'm gonna... Well, then again, let's not... You know, there can be women named Billy. It's usually B-I-L-L-I-E, but... Nope. Just stranger. Now, this sounds like we might be coming up on the bar car. Nope. Can't seem to talk to this person. Billy Midnight. Wow, we do recognize him on sight.
Mr. Midnight?
Excuse me, I'm trying to drink.
Mr. Midnight, listen, this won't take a moment. I just want to talk with you about your old days as a shootist.
Get away from me!
Hey!
I didn't shoot him in his sleep!
No one's
I didn't
saying
shoot him
that.
in his sleep, and if I did, it was the only way.
Not a problem. I'm here about Jim Boy Calloway, and no one shot him yet.
I knew you'd come for me. Get away from me!
Mr. Midnight!
Go! Okay, no, we're not being careful with the furniture. We're just running. Alright, I gotta remember all of the locomotion skills here. Just hop.
I knew you'd come for me! It weren't my fault! I knew!
You don't know nothing, Mr. Midnight. I want to talk. Don't do something foolish.
You come for me! Come on!
Okay, now, again, I don't know how to shoot when that happens, so I will retry checkpoint, but is it, so if you use right trigger to draw, what do you do to shoot? Is it right bumper or left bumper? Let's see if we, this happens every time. Every time this comes up, I lose on the first one, and then I just jam every button on the controller on the second time, and somehow it works out. Okay. Okay, so it's neither of the bumpers. Is what I learned. Let's try X. I did not press X. Sorry, I was distracted by not pressing the right button. We're not skipping checkpoint. Retry checkpoint. Okay, so it's not X either. I will solicit advice from chat. What is the shoot button? If right trigger, which is normally shoot, is the draw button, do you just let go of it to shoot? Maybe that's what it is. Let me try that. Alright. I'm gonna charge up and... Nope, it's not let go of right bumper. Right trigger, rather. So Brian's asking about NVIDIA versus Radeon graphics cards. I have a very strong opinion on that. Others will disagree with me, but we'll share that in just 1 second. I need to figure out the shoot button. Maybe it's left trigger? I haven't tried that yet. Nope. Patikin thinks it's automatic when you let go. I will... We're not going to do this until we shoot the gun out of this guy's hand. So we both died. I think I actually shot that time, which is a step above. I don't know what button I would have pushed to do that. Here's what I gotta do. I gotta try every button 1 time and see which one it is. Either that or I could just ask for my phone. Well, it's not A. It's not A and it's not X. Gotta be one of these buttons. Oh, wait, it says up at the top of the screen. Okay, stop. This is absurd. Where would it be? Help. Okay, whoops. Nope, not horse. Combat. Weapons, gunsmiths, lasso, revolvers, deadeye, pistols, ammunition, repeaters, accessories, rifles, stealth, shotguns, condition, cover, familiarity, weapons expert, throne, fighting with companions. You've got to be kidding me, man. It's got to be in here somewhere. Okay, let's take a look in here. Crime or activities or general. Well, let's look at crime. Gangs, punishment, fences, disguises, robberies, witnesses, rustling, loan sharking. Do I get to do that, or I just chase down the... I probably just chase down the debtors. Chapters, strangers, crafting, outfits, see the world, photo mode, get around, sleep, saving, satchel, challenges, nope. And then maybe activities. I don't really feel like shootouts or activities. Fuck. This has come up, I think, at least once in every stream that we've done. I don't know how to shoot the gun. I can shoot the gun normally. I can shoot the gun in Deadeye. I don't know how to shoot in the thing. If anybody... Oh, wait, somebody answered the question. Look above. Slowly press R2, right trigger and R2 to fill the meter. Use the thumbstick to aim. Press again to shoot. Okay. I will do that. Thank you to Patikin. So, and hello to Club. And Club, just in case you missed it earlier, thank you very, very much for the resubscription. So, we're probably going to get off this. So here's the problem. I wanted to talk to that guy. I didn't want to shoot him. If I was more comfortable with the controls, I would have tried to shoot the gun out of his hand or shoot him in the ankle or something. I think I lost my chance to talk to this guy. Take a close-up photo. This is a very disappointing end to this. I am going to take this... Wait, which one do I want? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I've got a very cool thing. And we need to switch this out for camera. And... Okay, turn around apparently. Is this good enough, do we think? Fearing his past has finally caught up to him, Billy Midnight flees to the roof of a moving train where he meets his fate. Well, maybe that's the only way it could come out. Apparently I got a, What? Whoa! What? Wait! No! My horse has died! What? Citation needed, video game. When did Spatula die? Oh, this is bullshit! Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna ride along here until this stops. Club, thank you very, very much for giving hold on. Club has given 12 gift subscriptions to the channel, including one to He Who Dies. Thank you very much, Club. And hello to He Who Dies, who is actually here right now. So much has happened, but we should focus at least once on something that's happening in the real world. Okay, that should have killed me. What? What? God, so much! What crime? I didn't know. Okay, stop aside. Stop. Everybody stop everything that's happening. I'm gonna pull up my mask so that hopefully unknown suspect, we can keep doing that. Just get down. Apparently I've oh, because it was in proximity to a dead body. Okay, so now that I'm outside the red circle, I should be able to take that down. Good. Alright, now I'm just an average, ordinary guy walking along, not being suspicious or committing any crimes. Okay. Is there a bounty? Apparently they didn't get a good look at me. No, there's no bounty. Also, welcome to Kaliga Hall, which is hell and gone from where I started. Oh, yikes. So now I can go to Albert Mason, who is all the way back in Emerald Ranch. But I have a dead horse. What is this? Arthur's saddle. Fuck you. I assume I have to go back and get that. It probably has all my stuff in it. And there's a stagecoach. So I could take a stagecoach back here. That's way closer than where I am. I guess that's the plan for now. So, while I walk along, before I read more chat, Brian had asked about which kind of video card to go with. I'm just giving my experience with it. I will always go to the manufacturer that's going to give me the best and most stable experience. What is this? Okay, I thought there was a train coming up behind me. I have consistently had better experiences with NVIDIA chipsets. I'm not going to tell anybody not to buy ATI. Oh, wait, I should have a horse in here. If all the stables are... great.
Hey, mister.
If you lose your saddle, it will be retrieved for you when entering the stables. Okay, so I don't have to go back for it. That's helpful.
Howdy.
Now, many people like ATI graphics cards. They are oftentimes somewhat less expensive than NVIDIA graphics cards. They boast really good benchmarks. I'm not going to say a word negative about them. I am going to say that I have always had a stronger and more stable experience going with NVIDIA. I've tried both. In my experience, major game studios seem to develop their games primarily for NVIDIA chipsets and then backfill support for ATI afterwards. It's not universally true. It doesn't mean that ATI performs worse. In my experience, when I've had ATI video cards, I would often have more technical hitches with them until there would be either a driver or a game update that would release after the fact, and then it would run a lot better on the ATI or AMD graphics card. So for me, I would go NVIDIA. I have an NVIDIA graphics chipset now. My next one I expect to be an NVIDIA. I've had very good experiences with that company. I hopefully have a horse here. Yes. Saddle sword? Yes. So let's... Okay, so apparently I'm carrying it, and I'm going to get Tennessee Walker, who may or may not have a name. Saddle up. Good. I don't know this horse from anybody. This is a complete stranger to me. Wait, I can upgrade him. Oh, I can upgrade the equipment.
Coming through with Spaven.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty good. I don't... Wait, horse healthcare package. What does this do?
That'll make your horse happy.
Isn't the horse happy? You've been taking good care of him, right? What's the horse's current name? Oh, we don't have one. So Spatula's died. This is terrible. All right, Garrison the horse. There we go.
That's a hell of a name.
Yes, isn't it? All right. Well, that's it. My active horse. B for back. I don't need to do any of that. Nope. Nope. So, now there's an issue. If this horse dies, I am horseless. So, I have to like do something to get more horses. We've seen wild horses running around. I'm gonna start lassoing them. So I don't have to go there. Oh, we do have a bounty poster up here. Do I want to do this? Not yet. I'm gonna go do a mission, like a real mission. So, well, whatever was up here is expired apparently. So we can go up here to John Marston. I think that's where we're gonna go. And then that's Micah. Yeah, you can go fuck off. I don't care about Micah. All right, and once we get on the road here, I want to
Too many Federals coming through. But I got some horse sense.
jump into chat here. Let's see if cinematic camera will get us where we want to go, and maybe I can take a quick look. He Who Dies says that he's an NVIDIA fan personally, but the people he's spoken with who use AMD say recent cards are worth looking into. Yeah, apparently, and this seems to happen again and again, NVIDIA will come out with a graphics card that does really well, and then 3, 4, 5 months later, AMD will release a graphics card that, at least in benchmarks, does very, very well against the, against those same new things that NVIDIA does, but their graphics card will be like $100 less expensive, and that on a couple of occasions has coerced me into getting a... What is this? Wait, what is this?
Not
What?
a smart move to travel alone in these parts, especially looking like you.
Yeah, I'm a real looker.
You're done!
You're going down now.
What?
You're done now, you bastard!
Okay.
I guess I was told.
Okay, I have many problems with what just happened. The first of them is that I accidentally swapped hats. The second thing is that I don't like leaving evidence of my impatience or thin temper, so it's just... give the fish something to eat. There we go. If I lose my horse and my hat in one day, we're gonna reload a save. Really upset about this. Hat. I don't want... Wait, which hat? Which one is this? Nope. This hat cannot be stored and will be lost if left on the ground. That sounds like a real plan. Unless I miss my guess, this appears to be a gray Confederate hat. Where's the closest guillotine? Because I'll do anything to get this off my head. Oh, there's my hat. There we go. Okay, way better. Brian says that NVIDIA cards are so much money. If
Come on, pal.
if you know, cost is an object, and you want to get the most bang for your buck. The other thing to consider is, what are you going to be playing on it? Because if you say, here's what I want to play. I want to play Overwatch. I want to play Fall Guys. I want to play Horizon Zero Dawn. You know, I want to play, like, I mostly play things that came out 6 months ago. I don't think you're going to have any problem. Where I always ran into issues with AMD video cards was, and if I ever call them ATI, it's because I'm an old head. Where I would always run into trouble with AMD video cards is on brand new games. It always felt like brand new games took a couple patches to the game and a couple revisions to the driver sets to work the way that they were supposed to. To give you just like a random sense... Hold on, we got a stranger here. To give you just a really quick random thing. When Psychonauts was ported to PC, NVIDIA users didn't have any problem. AMD, or as they might have been at the time, ATI video cards, would reach one section of the game where the game just straight up would render a black screen, and it was, as far as I know, I'm not sure if it was ever patched, like it was some problem with the way this very specific security camera footage would render, and you were supposed to be able to like look through this security camera to see what you needed to do, and AMD/ATI video cards didn't render anything, so you couldn't see anything. So it's really little things like that that tend to come up from time to time. All right, what's happening here?
Don't have to tell me twice.
All right, I'm not here to start a fight.
Let's go, boy.
They're probably going to shoot as I leave. These people are really trigger happy. Okay, literally leaving.
Easy now. Good boy.
It's really going to come down to if they... Nope. Okay, that's fine. Garrison, I'll be right back. So want to have a fight? Okay. I don't even know what these jackholes were doing.
Hope you boys chose a full safe.
All right, I'm definitely not taking his stupid top hat. Azric was voting, go get him. So, is this a safe? It sure looks like one. Yep, this is a safe. So I do have a safe cracker. It turns out, don't know how to use it. How do you safe? Oh, wait. Pick up. No, I don't want to do that. Swap. No, I don't want that. Well, this is disappointing. I didn't come here for anything other than to see what was up. All right, let me try one thing here. We're going to go into the satchel. Kit. Lockbreaker. It's a unique item. I don't see any options to employ it here. I don't know how to open this. I don't know how to interact with it more specifically. Like, we can holster. Yeah, there's nothing. All right, screw it. Well, I would make camp because it is laid out, but I don't want to make camp next to the dead bodies. So we'll see if we can find a nice campy space as we go. This is straight up lantern weather now. Oh, God. There we go. So yeah, Brian, I would say that NVIDIA will, in my experience, get you a more stable overall experience, but if you feel comfortable troubleshooting and are okay sometimes waiting on like a driver revision to get something, you know, playing properly, and by the way, it's not like NVIDIA's immune to that. I remember when, oh gosh, what was it called? Dragon Age 2 came out. That game had severe stability problems on the NVIDIA chipset that we had at the time. It was like violently flickering black triangles all over the place. So that's just a part of PC gaming. Okay, this looks like a pretty nice place. Let's go up on top of this hill. We'll make a nice little camp and... or maybe on the other side of the hill so we're not as visible from the road. Yeah, look at this. Close to the train tracks.
There we go.
I like this. All right. All right. Chill out, Garrison. I'm gonna call Garrison Spatula at least a couple times. I'm very upset about that. Now, what is the make camp button? Not that. Hold on a second. Gosh darn it. Nope.
Come on.
That's the horse button. That's the journal button. So the chat room just reloaded. I might have missed some comments. Apologies about that. How do you... I'm gonna have a smoke here while we figure this out. So, is it under help? How do you make camp? General? Story chapters, crafting, health and stamina, strangers, see the world, photo mode, get around, sleep. Sleeping in a camper bedroom will restore your health, yes, but how do you make a camp? Yuck. No. I know you can make a camp anywhere. I've done it, like, accidentally on at least one occasion. Brian was saying the lighting was cool. Yeah, I really, really like the lighting in this game. So, if everybody will bear with me for a second, I'm just going to look it up because these Rockstar games, they're so granular about all the stuff you can do, and sometimes they don't exactly open up on how to do it. So, Red Dead. If I can spell red correctly, that's always a fun typo. Redemption to make camp. Access the inventory wheel, hold the stick down, highlight the camp button. Okay. Crafting camp. Yes. That's exactly what we want. Thank you, Internet. Now, what I want to make is some small game arrows. So let's craft and cook. Oh, and some coffee, too. I don't know if I have to wait for it to warm up for a while. I'll pour it now. Seems like it'd probably be cold after just a few seconds, but... Maybe John... Maybe Arthur is the inventor of iced coffee. Caroluna says, you're welcome, regards the internet. Alright, coffee, done. Let's have something to eat. I don't know if I technically need this much, but I really had an adventure there on the train. I feel like Arthur is gonna comfort eat right now after having lost spatula. Eat. Nom 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 nom. Alright, all his cores are full, but I've been, like, he's been underweight for a while, so let's have another plain prime beef here. All right, that's enough of that. Now, I want to make some small game arrows. I may only be able to make one. I can craft one of these items. How absurd is it that I shot down a hawk and got one flight feather for it? Well, that's what we got. One. All right. Now, in terms of, like, split point cartridges, this is a guess because I don't think that it's been clarified at any point what they actually do, but I would imagine that you sacrifice some accuracy for some damage, that it's the Wild West equivalent of a hollow point bullet, where it's designed to split into pieces. I don't have very many of these, but I do have lots of other ammo, so let's craft some of this. Okay, can I do more than just one at a time? Alright, and then wouldn't mind some revolver cartridges of that as well. Pistol and revolver. Well, I've only got 8 bullets, I guess, so let's do some of these. Oh, you can just jam on A whole bunch. This is way faster than waiting for the animation to finish. So, Cara Luna, I hope that you're doing well. We got a chance to hang out and watch a whole bunch of your Valkyria Chronicles stream the other day. Oh, no, okay, so I can do an improved tomahawk by adding a hawk feather to it. Oh, wait. Ammo. Nope. Okay. Well, let's do an improved tomahawk. I figure, like, better than a regular tomahawk, right? Tie a feather on there, that makes it cooler. And then hunting and horse care, I can't do anything with. I feel like I learned how to make minty meat at one point. Oh, I did! Minty prime beef. Prime beef, that was. Yeah, let's make some of that. That sounds good. Brian has to go, but thanks for the info on the graphics card. Yeah, I would say, again, it goes a little bit to what it is that you want to play. And I would also like look at a lot of benchmarks to see what, you know, what it is that you're looking to play. All right, so I feel like we've done that. We'll probably pour some more coffee. It's way hotter now after all that crafting. Petikin saying that I didn't see what he said about The Division 2. So I'm going to sleep, but not until noon. Oh, I could have set up a tent as well. Well, I guess it's morning time now, so we're going to leave. Petikin said if a GPU and driver can fix Division 2 from crashing, then go for that one. Yeah, true that. I'm trying to find what Petikin said. Seems like it was probably split over multiple comments. So Petikin saying the thing about drivers is probably no longer 2, since streamers do get early copies of games. Probably the reason they released drivers a little bit earlier than launch. To be honest, the only AMD cards that were less good was when the Vega cards came out. Before and after that, they were great with good support and drivers too. And then Petikin was laughing at trying to put on a hat. So, yeah, maybe that's different. I sort of, tear down camp. Yep, let's do that. I've had really good experiences with NVIDIA graphics cards for a long time now. And if ever that changes, then I will go to
Come on now, boy.
AMD.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, the red line wants us to go in an altogether different direction. We're going to go this way. Now, the only trick is to remember to make use of the alternate ammo kinds that we've made. Alright, what are these? They're wild turkeys. And the trouble with wild turkeys, they're not going to have any... I'm sorry, what I'm thinking of. Flight feathers on them, and that's what we need for the small game arrows. Oh, you know what else I lost? I lost the hawk. I mean, I don't think the hawk was going to be worth that much, but the hawk was on Spatula when she died. So what do we think happened? Spatula got hit by the train, even though I left her very plainly on the... on, like, the boardwalk there? I bet she wandered onto the track. She never was very much afraid of trains. Was that...
Easy now. Easy now.
I think I heard a snake again. I heard something.
Yep.
Caroluna's been using NVIDIA for ages. Not sure what he would choose if he was switching now, though, since NVIDIA was behaving like assholes. Yeah, there was that little thing about, what was it, MSI? So this wasn't NVIDIA, but MSI was apparently prioritizing shipments of the 3080s to some second-party reseller that was then, like, scalping them and stuff. Like, there's been a lot of really unappealing anti-consumer stuff around this most recent release of video cards.
Yeah.
It's tough to get excited about new technology when it seems like the first 100,000 units go to straight-up scalpers. Okay, so, hold on a second. Wait. We have... breaking news. Some wild horses here. I kind of like the look of this one. Come on, Garrison. You can go faster than this. Study the horse to learn its information. All right. Call to the horse to get its attention. Thoroughbred. Call.
Hey, wait, where you going? Hey, stop.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to, like... Okay, well, call to the horse.
Easy.
Stop and calm it. I thought I was just gonna, like, Okay. This is the first time I've tried to interact with a wild horse, so this is a learning experience for everyone except for Arthur and chat. Calm.
No, stay here.
How do you get down?
You're okay.
Slowly approach the horse while studying locking out with left trigger. Moving quickly will spook the horse and cause it to run off. I've spooked the horse.
See? It's okay.
Stop and calm it before continuing. I'm trying. I think I'm too close. I think I'm too far away to calm. Can I sneak? Is this less creepy? I really want to throw the lasso at it. But then again, if the horse gets pissed off and just runs away from the lasso, it's just going to get dragged. So how much more calm do I have to make it?
Just stay calm.
So there's a white line down there, and it seems to turn red if the horse gets freaked out. I've spooked the horse. Calm. I'm not sure this horse is looking too good. All right, let's keep up. Calm. Press Y to mount. I feel like this is gonna get me dead.
Yeah, good.
All right, let's give this a shot.
Easy. Whoa.
Oh, he didn't sign up for this.
Easy.
I've successfully broken the horse, but it will still have some wild tendencies. Continue to bond with it to make it more obedient.
Easy, girl.
Oh, girl. Okay.
Easy, girl.
Patigan always hears bad stuff about MSI. You can temporarily store one unbonded horse by hitching it in camp. Camp is very far away. So I can probably convince Garrison to come along. Where would the closest... Oh, look, who's back? Albert Mason. Needs some further help with his wildlife photography. So whatever I do with that guy is really going to freak this horse out. So I feel like it's better to try to get to the stable. And we're going to try to coax Garrison to come along.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, Garrison is following. Patigan's asking what's a good name brand when you go with NVIDIA. Well, in my experience, NVIDIA. If I can get a hold of their reference cards, I feel like that's going to give, again, the most stable experience. For me, this is just the way that I build systems. I am not interested in a 5 or even 10% performance increase if it leads to, oh god, this new game pushes it slightly too hard, and now the whole system blue screens every once in a while, so I have to use something like MSI Afterburner to underclock the card in order to get it. I don't want to deal with that. This is just me. So, for me, going with the reference cards tends to produce the most stable experience. If not, then Asus, A-S-U-S, or Asus. I've never actually heard it said by someone who is not somebody that I know. They typically put together very, very high quality cards that will outperform a lot of the others in benchmarks while maintaining perfect stability. The only issue is that they tend to be, as Brian had said, very expensive. Like Asus cards tend to be noticeably more expensive, usually by $50 to $100 sometimes, relative to the competition. And that's because they're using very, very high quality parts. It'd be very difficult for me to say to somebody like Ricardinho or Brian, who's like, okay, how do I eke the absolute most money out of this, to say, well, you should go with an NVIDIA card from Asus instead of getting a much better processor. Like $100 can buy you a lot in a computer. So something to worth considering. None of that. I wanted to see if I can... How do you feed the horse while on the horse? I don't remember. Let's give this horse a carrot.
There you go, girl.
Patigan saying, poor spatula, she will be missed. Yeah. I feel like that story was unwritten. It was like we discovered after the fact, like, Spatula, where are you? And then the game coldly informed us via text box that she was dead with no information. Like, Arthur will shoot a random mook and we'll get a cool cutaway of the bullet going in one eye and out the ear or whatever, and he just looks like the biggest badass in the world. But his favorite horse dies, and just nothing. Just... Wow, this horse is either very muddy or has odd coloration. sure blames Patikin for spatula. I think the hashtag is blame Caroluna. That's what everybody says when they come in.
Good morning, mister.
All right, the red line is leading over here. I guess we'll go do this. Okay, and so we are close to John Marston. I want to stay away from that mission. We're going to do that next, but I want to get this horse stabled and/or... Nope. I'm not trying to hit anybody. It's fine.
Got some kind of rock in your boot?
A rock in your boot. Is that... You know, when I was growing up, here's how old I am. I remember kids saying to one another, your mother wears combat boots. And at no point in my life has that particular insult made any sense at all. I don't know to this day what that's supposed to mean. I guess it's that your mom is not very ladylike or whatever. But if at some point in my life I asked my parents, what does that mean? I don't think I ever asked. They probably would have said, well, it's something said by someone who doesn't think that women should be in combat or be in the military, and it's kind of wrong-headed, so I wouldn't pay that any mind. Neither of my parents were in the military, by the way, but that's the kind of thing that I'm sure they would have said, and the kind of thing that I would say today. That's such a weird thing. But, yeah, do you have a rock in your boot? I don't know what that's supposed to mean either. All right, well, I have not lost my saddle. I want to stable this one and then get a sense for what kind of horse it is, because I don't know where to look at that. So it looks like this horse, so this is a race horse, moderate acceleration, but a pretty good top speed relative to...
Well, I can't give you full price on account of that might be stolen.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to sell this horse. So let's stable this one. Oh, actually, look, Garrison's pretty much as good. And is also a racehorse, as it turns out. Oh, no, wait, that was that horse. And then here's Garrison. Okay. Yeah, Garrison is not as good, but is very nice. I like Garrison. Okay, so we're going to get Thoroughbred out. Yeah, let's get... Because I feel like Thoroughbred has some more development to go. How do you saddle up? Yes. All right, well, the first thing we have to do is name this horse, which is done somewhere, I'm sure. Info? Stable, sell, upgrade. Upgrade with her name. Rename horse. All right, so... All right. Y'all to the horse. And do we need anything else? Upgrade. I don't think so. Equipment? Saddles. Wait, can I upgrade her saddlebags? Can she carry more if I do that? Stock saddlebag or upgraded saddlebag? $36. Well, I can afford that. Let's do that. And... Oh, I should have chosen the color first. It didn't occur to me that each one would cost $36. So, well, now I have that sort of raggedy-looking one, but that's how that goes. Do you want stirrups?
Adding on to a saddle helps personalize it.
Okay, so I've got these, and the drain rate is negative 25%. That seems pretty good. Now, the bell stirrup, it looks like it has some really good... Like, look at the things down there. That looks pretty good. Let's get that.
Let's get them switched out then.
And horns? Oh, I don't
a nice addition on
think I care very much about that. No, that's dumb.
Always good to have one of those.
Spend $10 on that. And bed rolls? No, I just upgraded that. And then the saddle itself, do I...
Best to have a good saddle that'll hold up.
I don't know. I think I kind of like my regular saddle for now. All right, let's go take this horse for a test drive, and we're going to go meet up with John Marston, I think. Tack and services? No, we already did that. Buy horses, horse provisions. Nah. I think Yalta's gonna be okay.
Come back and see me.
Oh, I think Tashir was voting for the name Crumb. I could have done that.
The government's talking about regulating hunting. Don't make no damn sense. What a man's supposed to be?
This is the right horse, right? Wow, I guess she was just weird and muddy. Yeah, no, she looks way better now. Alright, let's go. Let me make sure that we're on the right path. I'm not on the right path. I think I was waiting for the M, which I thought was Marston, and just now I've remembered that it's Micah. Oh, Tashir was saying that he was pushing for Crumb because Patikin was pushing for bread.
You borrow from the O'Driscoll boys, you pay the O'Driscoll boys.
What you staring at? Move along.
Well,
Hey, you know who I hate? The O'Driscolls.
I guess you forgot about the interest.
Wait, how do I not aim that?
Move along, we'll get you next.
Oh.
Okay, I guess I didn't,
That's it, get him. Every one of us O'Driscoll's gonna piss on your grave.
That you're rethinking your choices now.
Felt like air.
get him! Oh no! B. Hit him! Okay.
Piss off.
Keep them coming.
Okay. Does that count as a death? Yeah, they killed him! Oh, they just punched Arthur to death. So, Patikin's also saying... Okay, so a couple things. Carolyn is saying that he added sound alerts among many reasons so people can ping him if he needs to see something if he gets too into the game. Patikin's saying that also HBO seems to be getting a Velma animated series, Velma from Scooby-Doo. I don't really get it personally, but that's fine. The thing is, I'm not sure that I can think of a different standalone character from that. Do I get my hat back? Okay, how do you... Okay, so we go here, 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 hat. There we go. The thing about Scooby-Doo is that it's kind of an ensemble story, right? It's a little bit like Friends when they tried to spin Joey off into being, like, his own television series. And I never watched it. Maybe it was good. But Joey separated from the... Hold on.
Feeling better? How's the scar?
I heal pretty fast.
Lucky you. So you just lazing about, or you got any leads?
I got something. You see them?
Sure. Well, you see yourself as a shepherd now?
Maybe. Come on.
Well, where exactly are we going?
Collect something. Help us get some sheep.
You know, that attempt to seem all enigmatic and interesting, that might work for Dutch, but for you, it just makes you look stupid.
Come along. You'll see. That train job was a start, but we need more money. Till we can get back to Blackwater and collect.
I'm here to tell you, we try to collect that money anytime soon, it'll come with a noose.
I was worried you'd say that. Dutch says that we...
Dutch says a lot. That's his gift. Saying things.
Oh, yeah? What do you mean by that?
I was the prize pony once. Now I'm the workhorse. Listen, Dutch is... But, well, you was at that thing in Blackwater. We already seen Pinkertons here. New century's coming. This life, this way, well, we're the last, I reckon. And we ain't long for it.
And that's the way it goes, I guess.
For me, yes.
All right.
So where are we going?
Just need to pick up something.
Hey,
There's a hitching post over there. Tether the horse and I'll meet you across the street.
good morning, sir.
I already don't like how this is going.
I guess I've just never looked at Velma or Daphne or Fred and said, boy, I wonder
Gun
what...
store.
Yep. Can you, head in, pick up a sniper rifle? I'll explain later.
Don't you wear yourself out now.
Oh, well, hello again. How can I help you today?
Looking for a rifle? Something with a sight on it.
Shouldn't be a problem. You want to see what we've got? It's all in the catalog here.
Rolling block rifle. Oh, hey, it's free. Sure. Meet up with John. All right, let me just take a quick look at this. Designed for hunting large beasts, the Litchfield Rolling Block is a powerful long-scoped rifle designed for long-range combat, with multiple telescopic sights available in different zoom levels, etc., etc. Regular, high-velocity, split-point, express, and explosive rifle ammo. What do you think express rifle ammo is? Does it reload faster? Express. Really got to learn to hold B on that.
Good?
Sure.
Let's go.
I guess, and maybe I'm just not up on my Scooby-Doo lore, but I kind of feel like the talking dog that solves mysteries is the star of that, and the other characters, like, and Scooby has a special relationship with Shaggy. Like, it's those two, and everybody else. You could basically swap the others out. Nobody would really notice.
Bought that gun.
I had a run-in with that fella earlier. We ain't on the best of terms.
You had a run-in. I've had a run-in with half that town.
Calm down. It's done now, ain't it?
Why are you being so cagey about all this? Always playing some goddamn game.
Me? I ain't the one taking Jack on fishing trips.
No, you ain't. If you say the boy ain't yours, what's the difference? You probably only run off again.
Why are you so interested in my life? Ain't you got one of your own?
Just do one thing or another. Not be two people at once, that's all I'm saying.
It ain't that simple. You know that as well as anyone. Same as with you and that girl... What was her name? Mary?
That was different.
No, it ain't. Just the same.
Anyway, for the love of God, will you tell me what you got me doing here before I turn around and hit the breeze?
There's a herd of sheep coming down to auction from Emerald Ranch. Folk in town were saying the owner's trying to stamp out every farm from here to Ansburg.
Yeah, I know that place.
Tachir was saying that Scooby and Shaggy never solve anything because they're high. Let's... Oh, it looks very hot out. Hold on a second. Am I gonna get too hot? Okay, wait, cutscene.
Let's head up to the ridge up there. Get a proper view. So I'm thinking
Hold on.
that the herd will make it to auction all right, but a couple of new ranch hands will be collecting on the sale. Doubt the town will care to notice too much.
Why we need this rifle you couldn't buy yourself?
Reckon we shouldn't get too close. At least not till we know what we're dealing with. Let's see what we can see from up here.
All I want to say is that Matthew Lillard did an exemplary Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movie. Like, everybody else was just sort of like doing their own thing, but he was pitch perfect.
Okay, I think that's them over there.
So what now?
Put a shot in near them. I reckon they'll hightail it. They're only ranch hands. Just watch the sheep.
All right, so don't shoot them.
Looks like one of them don't scare too easy.
Put another shot in close. He'll get the message. Yep, that spooked him all right. All right, let's go round him up.
Can I reload? Apparently not. Did his horse just take a big dump?
Come on, let's get down there.
Let's go, girl.
Let's go get the strays.
You ever work on a ranch, Marston?
No. You?
Oh, day here or there, but not much.
Most cowboys I know were dumb as trees. How hard could it be?
I guess we'll soon find out. Let's get these things. Bring them back to the yards.
I will also say Linda Cardellini did a really good Velma. Like, I mean, again, she sort of did her own thing where it's like, hey, let's modernize her and make her like, you know, dance around in a swimsuit and stuff like that. Like, lose this giant cardigan and so forth. And that's fine. That's fine. But Matthew Lillard was, like, I don't know if it was written into the script or if he just wanted to do a perfect
Let's get them all rounded up.
Shaggy, but I mean, he nailed it. He really nailed it. So we're gonna try to... Oh, put your gun away.
Slow it up.
You get over there. Hey, remember the sheep herding in Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess?
All right, I think we got them all. Let's head for town.
You know what? Marston, why don't you leave the sheep to me? You ride Shank, keep watch for any trouble.
I brought you in on this.
It'll be quicker this way, trust me. This ain't the right time for you to be learning how to herd.
All right, whatever you say. I'm done arguing.
Let's go.
Quickest route back to Valentine is right around that mountain.
Okay. Like I said, I'll handle this. Move!
While aiming a gun point in the air by pressing... What? Hold on a second.
Calm it down.
Aim a gun, press up.
There you go.
Alright, I feel like the ammo for the sniper rifle is probably too expensive for me to use as a motivational tool. And yes, let's keep the sheep up off the train tracks. Alright, let's grab this. And wait, it's regular ammo, right? Yes. But like, what's her face? Whose name I'm completely forgetting right now. The woman who played Buffy the Vampire Slayer and The Grudge. She was just like herself. Like, I don't feel like she made any attempt to inhabit the character of Daphne. I thought that... Now I can't remember the name of the guy that played Fred either, but like he was fine. He was fine. But again, it was like, oh, what if Fred was an attention-seeking douchebag? And it's like, yeah, I don't know, I guess what if. But who are you playing to with all of this? I don't think I want to fire my gun off this close to town. Is this for fans of Scooby-Doo who might not be super enthusiastic about seeing you rewrite their characters? Or is this for people who've never heard of Scooby-Doo and will therefore not get the joke that, haha,
Those are up, boys.
There you go.
Fred is a big turd? Freddie Prinze Jr., thank you, who is,
Fine sheep.
pause for 1 second, an awesome voice actor. Like, I don't want to dump on Freddie Prinze Jr. because Freddie Prinze Jr. plays a voice in Dragon Age Inquisition, and, like, I never would have known. He was so good. He was awesome in that, and he was awesome in Mass Effect 3. So, yeah, no shade on Freddie Prinze Jr., but just in that role, it's like anybody could have done that, I feel like.
They're okay.
Well, you seen better around here?
I've seen ones with less ambiguity about their provenance.
A lot less.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, you give me 25% kickback, and I won't say nothing to nobody.
Everything all right here?
Excuse me?
Sure, I'll excuse you for 25%.
Do you want me to put another hole in your head?
Folks swing for rustling livestock. 25%.
15.
20.
18.
Done. Calm yourself, friend. Just think of it as I'm buying your sins.
You're buying, but we're paying.
Go on now.
Come back after the auction. You'll get your money.
Dutch is waiting for us at the saloon.
He is? %. I thought we was doing the robbing here.
Still good money.
Well, thanks for all the help with this. Can't herd, can't swim.
Give it a rest, will you? We ain't kids no more.
No, we never really was.
Oh, okay, I guess I'll take it over here.
Come on, sunshine. I'll buy you a whiskey.
Not everything, but in the end, I don't believe in absolutes, just shades of gray. Compromises.
Compromises. Well, I have never been a man.
Gentlemen.
Dutch, Leopold.
Where have you been?
Working. Marston's thing.
Good. And?
We're just waiting to get some pay on a few sheep.
Leopold, my good friend, as long as you're here, why don't you and John go make sure there ain't no funny business?
Of course.
Gentlemen.
Drink?
Sure.
Nothing like talking to old Strauss to make you want to blow your own brains out. I should have left him where I found him all those years ago. Bookish little Austrian, fresh off the boat, his eyes out on stalks.
Well, I guess the Dutch Vanderlyn Finishing School has some strange graduates.
That it does. To your good health.
Thank you.
Vanderland! Get out here! Get out
What
here
the
now!
hell?
Vanderland! You don't know me, but you keep robbing me! My name is Leviticus Cornwall. I am not a man to be messed with by the likes of you! Get out here before I have these men killed!
What do you think?
Get out here,
Well,
you depraved piece of trash!
You start spinning the yarn, and when I think the moment's right, I'll make a
I
move.
got where I am by letting
Why
scum
not?
like you rob from me! Then you're done! Now get out here now! Deal with this nonsense.
Please, gentlemen, this is a terrible mistake. This is a case of mistaken identity. What is worse than admonishing a man for the sins of another who wants to be the Messiah? Not me. No, I want to be.
Can I take cover behind something?
It's all right, push on! Stay with me!
Button. Thank you. Jeez. What is this music, by the way? Oh, bullshit. Who died? Or did I die? The gang... Oh, I must have had to run after them. Okay, well.
Arthur, cover us! John, we'll push the wagon. Arthur, shoot someone! I'm trying. Shoot him! Get behind the wagon as we push, Arthur. You can use it as cover. Shit!
What are we doing?
Get out of here!
So if they were pushing the wagon this way, how did I abandon the... Oops.
Why don't you run now while you still can?
Maybe they got shot by somebody. Oh, my hat! Oh, now it's on. Wait, can I cancel this? Because I can't hit him from here.
You can talk. We all heard you whine about a little...
Okay, so I want to take something to fortify my, what's it called? Yes, this.
Would you shut up and kill these men? You good, Dad? We are just gonna walk out of here.
You won't make it out alive!
Everybody chill out for a second. There we go.
Baptist! You're on the front line now, Mr. Strauss.
I need... Yes, this.
I can't do this!
At least you ain't pushed. Horses are over there. Grab Strauss and let's go.
Wait, I'm picking up Strauss? What are the other guys doing? All right, come on. Come on. Okay.
I get shot.
Looks like we're clear. Let's go. Put Strauss on the back of John's horse.
John's
and let's
horse.
Get out of here.
Okay, well, you could have said that a minute ago. Hold on. I gotta go around your white horse. Excuse me. Stow.
Arthur, come on. What the? You make sure nobody's following us. We'll get back to camp. We're gonna gather the troops and get them to start packing up. Ugh.
Sure. We can't stick around after this.
Let's go. Yeah.
All right. I better get out of here.
Someone drop that bastard.
Oh, boy.
Put him down now!
Okay, this, the sniper rifle's a bit much for this. It's a little bit extra. Are you serious?
You're gonna regret this, fella.
Oh, this seems like many guys. Okay, Yes, as Moo says, don't mess with Angel's hat. Angel likes his hat. I don't think I'm going to get anything above a bronze on this.
Alright, I better get out of here.
I really want these guys to die, though.
Be the time. Get it.
Okay, now I can go.
Okay, girl. Come on.
Poor Yalta's just thinking like, this is my first day. I was so happy riding around in the field with all my friends. Got this jackass on me, firing his gun, hurting my ears. Escape the law.
Yeah.
You know what I really should have done at some point there? Put on my mask. I feel like everybody knew who John was, but it just feels unprofessional. Okay, hold on. We gotta see how badly I did. One of them will be like a... So let's predict. Number 1, don't use a health item, and well, you know, by extension, don't die. Number 2, get at least 10 headshots. Number 3, finish the whole mission, and I mean the whole mission, including... run the sheep in less than a certain time limit. Number 4... I don't know what number 4 would be. Okay, let's see. Okay, 25 headshots. I was way low on that. Herd all the sheep into the pen, did that. Complete with at least 70% accuracy and without any health items. So if I hadn't died, and if I'd gone way more headshots, then we could do that better. That was a fun mission. I enjoyed that one. Also, can we hat? We can hat. The only thing I regret that we don't get an animation of him pulling yet another identical hat out of the saddlebag. So it feels like that's going to be the now we have to leave forever point in the story. So we can go... Yeah, I feel like we should go interact with Dutch straight away. But I don't want to leave Micah undone. I mean, by that I mean I want Micah to be done. I want to be done with him. $60. I feel like I'm really being undervalued here. Also, I want to do this. So this is a side mission, and I don't know what, if anything, might cause it to go away. So I think we're going to go do that side mission.
Move! What the hell?
So, are we allowed to spoil the Scooby-Doo movie? You have to envision that anybody that cared about it has seen it. Like, is anybody out there like, oh, I just have never had the chance to see that Scooby-Doo movie, if only I had a chance. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about the storyline of the Scooby-Doo movie starring Freddie Prinze Jr., Matthew Lillard. Patikin just put her name in chat, and already I've forgotten Sarah Michelle Gellar's name. Linda Cardellini and whoever played the voice of Scooby-Doo. I don't know, Frank Oz. So, the thing that I liked about it was that it was sort of like, what if Scooby-Doo, but also the monsters were real? What if there actually was some sort of like actual horror, and it wasn't a guy in a mask? They did it sort of like it was really kiddie, and that's fine. I would actually like to see sort of a slightly more adult take on Scooby-Doo. I don't mean like we need the producers of Saw to come out and make a Scooby-Doo movie, but something that isn't, you know, designed for kids quite that young. That'd be pretty cool. Wait. That's it. I do not begrudge kids having Scooby-Doo entertainment. Like, I'm just like it's a bit young. Stop. Okay, stop. Don't hit it.
Easy.
I had what? You've got to be fucking with me.
Yep.
What? How many arrows do you have to... Oh. Sorry, that rabbit had a really bad day. The rabbit was running away from the jackass on the horse, and it ran directly into a fox. All right. We're not going to make that rabbit's day any worse. Yeah, that was my last and only small game arrow. Yep, that's it. So I gotta find some more feathers, or shoot some more birds to get some more feathers. Like, what's another good example of a series that was like originally designed for kids, and then it was sort of like they did a version of it that was a little bit more like not super adult, but sort of like recognized that a lot of the fans would have grown up.
Okay then.
What?
There. Would you be interested in some friendly competition?
Sure, why not?
I've come all the way north from Mexico to challenge a real American
But no,
gunslinger.
that's not what I
You
meant.
him?
Sure.
Hey, a real gunslinger? Let's find out.
Okay, man. That's what I like to hear. Look, man, rules are simple, okay? Whoever shoots more of these bottles wins. Just draw your gun and aim when you're ready, all right? Shoot! Easy, man. Damn it all! How the hell did you beat me, huh?
Better shot, I suppose.
That didn't make me happy at all. How about we raise the stakes, huh? Come on.
Oh, I
Could
feel like
win
I'm getting
real big,
snookered.
huh?
All right, let's do it.
Aha, that's a good call, amigo. All right, real simple. First one to hit 4 flying birds wins.
For what?
Stand near me, and as soon as they come out, it's anyone's shot. Be patient. Ah, there they go. Shoot!
Oh, I can't,
It was a good try, but maybe next time, huh? Listen, you need to pay me for your loss, okay?
Deal's a deal.
Here. Lucky for you, I'm having a bad day.
Maybe we'll do this again, huh? Hasta la próxima, amigo.
I think I got worked. I think this guy pretended to be a bad shot. And also, I mean, I didn't have the right weapon to shoot birds out of the sky, but I feel like he did that whole thing where pretending to be bad. Oh, no, I'm so terrible. Whoops. Golly gee. Well, how about double or nothing? I mean, couldn't hurt, right? And then he just like dead eyes 4 birds directly out of the air. I am out of, and Patikin saying that he thought that I was good. No, apparently not. So I need something to refill Deadeye, which is usually like brandy? Yes, brandy and gin. There we go. And also, that rum's pretty good too, isn't it? To take the edge off that loss. Nope. It is, like, the weight system doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because his core is, like, maximum up, right? So why does he need... I don't understand how to not be underweight. It seems like you have to spend a lot of time eating food unnecessarily, not to fill up your core, but just because, oh no, I don't want to be underweight. Carolyn is saying, how would you know who would have... How do you know who would have hit the bird? It does... That's a really good point. It does feel like it would devolve into, like, playing cops and robbers or whatever when you were a little kid, yelling bang, bang, bang at each other and then arguing over who hit who. Except in this case, the birds would actually be dead. I guess you'd have to pull the slugs out of their little tiny bird bodies and say, oh, well, that was your rifle, not mine. I was shooting pistols like a moron. But Deacon says that's the reason that he stopped giving a crap about the weight system. Tashir's saying that they called that guy Snooky, and now I'm curious. It's probably kidding, but I wonder if he has, like, pulled one over on others. Although Patikin, I think, is saying that he had that one. So I do kind of want to kill these birds. Is a varmint rifle good for shooting birds? Well, shot that one.
Easy there.
All right, let's see if we get any flight feathers off this. Plump bird meat, chicken feather, 2 flight feathers. Well, that's more than I got off the hawk. Just put that onto Yalta.
Girl.
Hello to Cool Hand Luke. Long time no see Anno. It was Cool Hand, just so you know, it was between Anno and this today. And in the balance, I was like, I kind of feel like riding. But I do expect that we're going to be doing, I think it'll be episode 4 or 5 of our Anno 1800 campaign replay. Cool, Luke, did you see that they have announced Season Pass 3 for Anno 1800? And the first part of it is actually due out later this month. It looks like it's like a big dock complex that you can build up to... Oh.
There we go.
So he's not here. I'm never gonna find that bird.
Idiot.
Kill 2 different species of animal in the same Deadeye use. I bet I could do that. Oh, that was the bird.
Now.
I hope I don't get smoten by lightning at some point. Samlander's really wishing that Anno 1800 was available on Steam or GOG. Duck feather, flight feather, and animal fat. Alright, so the guy that we came here to see is not here, and it's getting stormy. Do you think we can share that campfire? We're gonna get shot at again. Let's head up there and see.
Come on, girl. Yeah.
As we're seeing, awesome lighting. Yeah, it really is. The atmospherics in this game are fantastic.
Easy.
I don't want to aim weapon. I want to greet. Can I greet?
Hey. Hey there, partner.
Don't mind the company.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's craft and cook.
Heard it's hard to make a living hunting these days.
We just got some plump game bird, I think. Oh, let's have some minty venison, but that requires a grill to cook, unfortunately. And do anything here? No, no grill. No. No. How do you get a grill? Well, I'll have this then. Can I offer this guy some? I feel like he's being neighborly by letting me hang out by his fire.
Country sure looks nice under the sun.
And hello to Samalander, by the way. Samalander might have been hanging out for a while, but hello to him. Yeah, I support as many people as possible getting a chance to play Anno 1800. I think that the Anno games have a lot to recommend them. I think that... can I make one of these? Yes, I can make some... I have some animal fat, so I'm going to craft one of these. Now, I can press X for effects. One single fire bottle spreads fire upon breakage. Well, let's do it. Craft. Hey, don't ask me why I'm making this, stranger. it's a gift. Alright, and now can we... I don't want to leave. I was hoping to rest.
On the road barely seems worth the risk these days.
I cannot rest, apparently. That's weird.
Damn it, but this place is a long way from home.
Rest by fire. Boy, that's frustrating. I don't want to take any of this this guy's stuff. He's been very nice. So there's no, like, while away the time at a stranger's campfire, I guess. I guess you have to set up your own camp.
You know, I can't... Have we met before someplace?
Well, anything's possible, but not that. Cannot set up camp while being wanted by the law or being pursued by bounty hunters. Well, that's a... Tashir wants to eat food off of a knife. I feel like that's a great plan until it's not.
I sure could stand to see the back of you.
Okay. Jeez, that took a turn. Later, old-timer. I didn't even steal anything from him. I was very nice to him. I guess Arthur isn't the best conversationalist. Maybe that's what he's upset about. Alright, we're gonna park down here. I feel like this would be very marshy. I would not want to actually make camp down here, but let's see if we can do this. Sleep. Wait, I had the ability before to set up tent. Yeah, let's do that. Is this going to take up several hours? Am I no longer going to be able to sleep until morning? Sleep. Morning. Carolina was asking, have they made Anno 1800 exclusive to Epic now? Yeah, they seem to have cut some sort of exclusivity deal with Epic, at least for that game. All right, tear down camp. Actually, now I think Patikin's right that it's a lot of their recent releases where, like, you can't get Immortals Phoenix Rising or Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Watch Dogs Legion on Steam, but you can get all of those via Epic, and then they will still launch on the Ubisoft thing. Fuck you, indigenous species. Alright, I'm not going to be able to carry these on the horse, but I'm hoping that we'll get some more flight feathers. Make some small game arrows. Duck feather? Flight feathers. Awesome. Patine's saying that it's stupid. Well, I feel like it's not stupid to buy them through Epic if Epic will give you a better price. For example, Epic has some sale that's starting now or real soon, and every once in a while they'll do that like recurring $10 coupon. So Patikin is absolutely right that if you don't want to futz around with the Epic launcher, all the Ubisoft games just launch through Ubisoft, and that is, you don't ever have to go back to Epic, as far as I can tell, after you have registered the game and added it to your Ubisoft account. Then you can just go there. I will also say that where Ubisoft, back when it was called Uplay, now it's Ubi Connect or Ubisoft Connect. When it first launched, it was disagreeable. Their servers were down all the time. You'd lose connection in the middle of your gameplay and stuff. It was just sort of unpleasant. It has not been that way in a long time. I certainly understand people not wanting to divide up their game libraries across multiple different launchers. I dislike it a whole bunch. But I have to say that the Assassin's Creed games and the... What's the other thing that I was about to say? The Anno games. To me, that's worth it, because I think those games are very, very, very well done. I may not be able to interact with the wildlife guy, given the fact that we've got some bounty hunters over here. And I don't want to do the bounty hunters, or, like, antagonize them. At least I don't think I do. Maybe I do? Does it increase your bounty, I guess is my question. Oh, have they tracked me down? Is that what's happened here?
Shit! Yep.
Whoops. This is not a great... Hey, Horse, can you put that guy down? Thanks.
Easy, easy.
Similar to saying, how about they let you buy the game not on Ubisoft? I am very happy that EA, it feels like EA has more or less decided we're not going to bother with Origin anymore. Like, I assume that the games that they are now selling so gleefully on Steam still require Origin as a launcher. But the fact that EA has given up trying to cultivate their own separate ecosystem and have come back to Steam, realizing that people like the idea of having their game libraries unified into one location. I like that. Like, I don't like having a lot of different launchers to launch my stuff, and it feels like some new leadership or some new initiative there at EA was finally like, why are we doing this, man? What's the point of this? So it'd be nice if Ubisoft came back around to that same decision making, but I have to assume that with everything that we've heard about the way that Epic just tosses huge wads of money after at whatever they want to bring onto their store, that they've probably done the same for Ubisoft. So for Ubisoft, just like, wait, more cash? Sure. Okay, so we're gonna interact with this guy, but before we do, this guy always gets attacked by large animals, and based on the location, I'm going to guess some sort of a crocodile or a jackalope, maybe a Sasquatch. So I want to have my shotgun handy. Yep, we're going to get that. And whatever happens is probably not going to be good for a sniper rifle, so let's get the the carbine repeater. All right, you do have both guns, though, right? No, he doesn't.
Let's get this right, so.
Carolina apparently has Anno 2070 on Steam and doesn't see any exclusive warning on that. So that was before any sort of exclusivity deal. Do know that it will still launch through the Ubisoft launcher. When you launch it in Steam, it is a Steam game. You're playing it on Steam, but also it's going to launch that Ubisoft launcher. And part of that is to integrate with some of the meta online stuff where you participate in Senate votes and it carries over your progress. You know, you're sort of in the Ubisoft ecosystem if you engage with their games, for better or worse.
You're still alive.
Mr. Morgan.
How are you?
Indigestible, apparently. Aside from that, very well.
How's the project going?
Well, this is God's country, and I am his faithful servant, although perhaps not his most talented one. I have been trying to capture the grace of the wild horses here for weeks. Only the buggers can't stand me.
That is a silver dapple pinto.
I know. Beautiful. Won't come anywhere near me, of course. He can smell my stupidity.
How about I drive him over?
Oh, that might help. Can you be bothered? I feel like such a blunderer.
Sure. Wait here.
At least this time I doubt I'll get eaten.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure this guy can find a way to get kicked to death. But Deegan's saying that he got Fallen Order on Steam, as did we, and that he's never even seen Origin. That is true with one significant exception. One of the things that I've always liked to do with Steam is to back up the games onto a local drive so that, like, if I'm going to download 80 gigs of something, I don't necessarily want to download it again, so I'll save it onto an external hard drive. And then if I ever feel like playing it again, I restore it off the hard drive. And if any patches came down, then it's like 2 or 3 gigs worth of patches. But otherwise, you know, you can install a 100 gig game in like 5 or 10 minutes. It just sort of like watches a bar going across. Jedi Fallen Order is, as far as I know, the only Steam game we have that cannot be backed up because it's technically an Origin game. And here's the fun part. When it first came out, you could back it up. Then the patch came out and they removed that feature. So if we ever want to play Jedi Fallen Order again, maybe on a higher difficulty level, we've got to download the whole thing all over again. That is the one way in which I recognize it as being an Origin game.
Come on, horse.
Okay, so I want to herd them back the other way.
You want your likeness taken? Go then. Easy there.
Patikin says that he can download 100 gig games in 10 to 15 minutes and doesn't need backups. Come on over to the United States of America, where we have data caps. Turns out that if you use more than a certain amount of data, then you wind up paying. And maybe this is in Belgium as well, but here, like Comcast, for example, one of our major internet broadband providers, as of this year, as of 2021, has instituted global data caps across the national data caps across the entire country. So if you can download 100 or 200 gigabyte game depending on what it is, but you do that multiple times, it's going to be real easy to hit your data cap, especially with whatever else you might be streaming, with any Twitch streams you might be watching and so forth. So there's a lot of incentive to not do unnecessary downloading. Whoops. I guess I thought that they were more up the hill.
Yeah. Now run! Yeah, yeah! Yeah! Go on! That's it.
I've got it! I've got it! Yes!
Yep.
Can I try to make friends with that silver horse that everybody was so impressed with? I'd like to do that.
You are a genius!
No, but I can ride a horse.
Well, in my world, that makes you a genius.
You're too kind. So how are the photos coming along?
Oh, amazing. Here, I have a print of the wolves before they try to eat us. It's for you.
That's real fine.
Well, thank you.
Take care, Mr. Mason.
You too, sir.
I really hope he puts that up in camp. That would be a lot of fun. Eager to get a shot of the silver dapple Pinto, Mason sets up his camera in the plains of the Heartland Overflow.
Don't mind me. I may be at this for some time.
And Patikin, so Caroluna was saying no data caps in Norway that he knows of, and Patikin was saying, wait, what is happening? I can't move. Okay, that's weird. Mount horse. No. Are you freaked out? Is this not my horse? This is not my horse! Whoops! That explains why it was an issue.
There's nothing out here that's likely to eat me. There isn't, is there?
Patikin, the answer is why do we have data caps or whatever? Yep, that's Yalta just taking a big old dump. The reason that we have data caps in the United States of America is because they can. Because in this country, broadband internet has been basically carved up through a handshake agreement between the different providers, and now they each have their little fiefdoms, and if you want to have broadband internet in my part of the United States, you have effectively one provider that can give it to you at any sort of speed or quality. And if you move the next state over, then it will be a different provider, but only that provider. It is a de facto monopoly, and what attempts there have been to generate some sort of competition in the market has basically been met with legislation to make it as cumbersome and difficult and expensive as possible to run any new internet lines in the country. And I will leave it to you to guess which companies are bankrolling that kind of legislation by offering huge donations, huge campaign donations, and other cool perks and benefits to the legislatures that are willing to go along with them in exchange for big jobs. Will bring all sorts of jobs and all this other stuff. It's a huge racket. Samlander is asking to look into Starlink. So the only Starlink that I know... Now, I should note that I'm actually very happy with our current fiber plan. But the only Starlink I know is the Battle for something, which was the last and most recent Ubisoft... I think it was by Ubisoft. Toys to Life game. So I'm unfamiliar with Starlink otherwise. Patikin's saying that in Belgium they do have data caps. All of them because of the government. The providers want to get rid of it, but they can't. That is a weird decision. I would hope that your government would undo that, because data caps only benefit the service providers, as far as I can tell. It's bad for commerce. It's bad for consumers. It's bad for the websites themselves, the content providers. Like, who at Netflix, who at Stadia, who at Google Stadia wants there to be data caps? Like, it's bad for everybody up and down the line. The only entities that it works out well for are the data providers, because they get to, at least here in the United States, they get to charge more money for nothing, for not doing anything at all. I guess for maintaining lower quality equipment, they don't have to upgrade their equipment as often. I don't know how that's in any way beneficial except for that. Starlink is the new ISP from Tesla. I am unfamiliar with it. I'll have to take a look into that.
Who is that?
It's me. I did press... Hey, Charles, I pressed greet. Okay, didn't count. Particularly saying Starlink is also a video game. Yeah, and so Starlink was an interesting video game too, because you could go the very expensive route of buying the toys and then connecting them and then swapping out the little like the little plastic things to change out their weapon sets and stuff. Or you could buy the online digital deluxe edition, which had everything unlocked, and you could just open everything on the menu, and there were no plastic toys that you would then have to store on a shelf afterwards, and it was way less expensive. Like, what a weird product. It was very odd.
Aren't you cold dressed like that?
That's a bit brisk, I suppose, but... Okay, I don't think I need to take the birds off the horse in order to donate them. We are going to donate the birds. I don't want to. I don't want to go to Dutch.
Is that the plan? For now.
And when do we stop? When we reach Paris?
Well, that'd be nice. Join the commune. We stop when we find someplace sensible. Shake them that's following us and lie low.
This is lying low. Turned into a bunch of killers. I mean it.
Oh shit.
We ain't even got the delusion of being anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea. We don't have a choice. This'll end soon.
Hey, Abigail.
What the hell happened in Valentine with you and John?
We survived, but we can't stay here for long.
I don't think I can donate. I think that the situation here at camp has deteriorated to a point where I can't. Womp womp.
Arthur Morgan, king among men.
King among fools, more like.
Hey.
Javier.
All right. Well, in that case, this feels like a pretty good place to call it. I'm going to remember which of these options is the save game option. This one? No. This one. There we go. All right, so let's save that up. I can never quite tell if it saved or not. I think it did. Hit that. Yes, as Patikin said, the wide circle around Dutch trying to avoid him. I hope I didn't miss Moo. I know that she was in here before, but I hope that I didn't miss her as she said goodbye. I know that Club was in here. I got really into the game at one point and may have missed out. But, K Fish followed, so... Thank you to that person. I didn't miss Cool Hand Luke as well. Yep, there was Imu who came in to say hello to Caroluna. And... oh, also, Mirage El Taco, I think it was, came in and said something in what may have been Spanish. It might have been Portuguese. I don't necessarily... unfortunately, I do not speak that language, so we were not able to respond to that. I did see it, and then... got swept up in the events of the moment. Let me just scroll back down, which should be no problem. Caroluna was confirming that it was Spanish. Okay. Yeah, just at a visual glance, Spanish and Portuguese, and, you know, I don't, since I don't speak those languages, can be like, okay, I recognize a general dialect, but not enough to, like, be well versed in it for sure. So we're gonna call it here and then go find somebody else fun to raid. Thank you for joining me for this fun episode of Red Dead Redemption 2. At some point coming up, it may not be until the weekend, but we have a long weekend coming up. Our goal will be to play through the Left Behind DLC for the original Last of Us, and then that will close out our adventures in The Last of Us. And then I expect that we'll be moving on into the second game at some point very shortly thereafter. I think we're going to do sort of a direct segue into that. Until then, the Red Dead Redemption 2 will continue to fill in sort of idle, let's sort of chill out and hopefully have a conversation, enjoy the very fun dialogue between Arthur and his friends streams. And as Cool Hand Luke had asked, there will be some more Anno 1800. I very much want to continue on the campaign, particularly before the first section of the Season 3 DLC comes out, because I'm looking forward to all of that content. The Season 3 DLC for Anno 1800 is going to not add any new sessions, as they call it, like new maps that you can travel to in the course of a campaign, but rather filling out content on the existing maps. And I'll have to take another look at it. I would really love to see some additional population tiers and new stuff in the new world, because it feels like there's more ways to develop that area based on what I've seen. Maybe I just haven't gone far enough into the game to see how much it unlocks. Aimu is still here. She was quiet in chat, which meant no food was smushed into the keyboard in making of dinner. Hello to Ricardinho. Ricardo Luna says, thanks for the stream. Ricardinho says, cool stream. Patikian always has long weekends. Well, that's nice. And Sam Lander says, thanks for the stream. This is going to kill me because Sam Lander, it's every time. It's every time Sam Lander's here, I think to myself, I've forgotten what I was going to ask him or talk to him about. And it wasn't... There was something cool that he was doing in RimWorld where people in chat seem to have the ability to alter the game world. And we talked briefly about it in a previous stream where, yes, people in chat sometimes stack up bad things, but I could have sworn there was something else to it. Also, Azaric, I just wanted to throw out like a plug for whenever the next episode of The Wolf Among Us is, because I'm very much looking forward to it. The Wolf Among Us is a very cool game. And on a similar note, if we had a lot, some just quiet horse riding time at any point here, one of the topics that I was planning to talk about is that Tales from the Borderlands is going to be coming back to digital storefronts, presumably as a Skybound joint, but I'm not actually sure. Tales from the Borderlands it's very good. Tales from the Borderlands, I have a friend who has never played a Borderlands game, and he played Tales from the Borderlands and loved it. He was very enthusiastic about it. It's a very good product. I will say that there's a couple moments, I think it's in either episode 3 or 4, that I remember encountering some very odd, sort of just unpolished technical things, just straight up broken animations and stuff in a way that was clearly not the computer and was otherwise very uncommon in Telltale games. So there were definitely some points where I feel like, as was happening in Telltale games at the time, elements of its troubled development cycle were coming to a surface. Maybe that will be fixed up in the re-release, but if anybody listening to this passed on Tales from the Borderlands because they just don't care, they haven't played a Borderlands game, it looks boring, they're not into it, check out Tales from the Borderlands, because if you like that style of narrative game, that was a very neat one that requires no particular knowledge of all things Borderlands in order to enjoy. Moose says, thank you for an entertaining stream. Sorry about Spatula. Yeah. Gosh, that's going to be one of those things where we're going to have a debate after this over whether or not to put it into the episode description, because it kind of feels like anyone who watches this in the future should be just as shocked and put off as I was. And yet this is going to be the Spatula memorial stream. We've had her for most of the episodes, and then she was just unceremoniously killed off screen. A text box came up and informed us that Arthur's primary horse was dead. What a bummer. Someday you'll remember. Someday I will. It's going to continue to bother me until then. Also, at some point, we do have to talk about Resident Diesel, which is going to be Diesel Jones's full-length playthrough of Resident Evils 4, 5, and 6, and then presumably 7 and 8 after that. But we don't have firm confirmation on when that's going to be starting. I'm so looking forward to the fan art that will be made of Resident Diesel. It's going to be so much fun. In any event, let's go find somebody fun to raid. That's enough of an outro. We will find somebody interesting, and then we'll see you guys again in the days to come. I expect as early as tomorrow. Patikin's asking no 1 and 2 and 3. They're so different. I'd be surprised. I feel like Diesel is going to slip real easy into 4, 5, and 6, and I think they'll have a very good time in 7 and 8. I think that 1, especially Resident Evil 1, falls far enough outside his the genres that I've seen him play. That'd be very interesting if he had a good time with it. Anyway, let's find somebody fun to raid, and I expect we will see you guys tomorrow for some more fun streaming adventures. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.